I'm Ken Webb, this is Charlie Webb,
I'm Dawn Webb.
and we're part of the iHUS community. Well, basically it's because my wife at the time suffered from Alzheimer's disease, and we felt sure that in the fullness of time she'd have to go into care and everything else. Dawn came up with the rather good idea of an annex as opposed to what we were originally thinking, a retirement flat, because there were many advantages, not the least of which it would have been more familiar for Pat. She loved the garden, we wouldn't have had to move away from the facilities, the medical, it just all stemmed from there.
Because we actually went to the estate agents. We said goodbye to the estate agent, came home, went on the internet and basically looked up for granny annexes. We found a couple of companies and sent off for all the brochures. We liked the look of the iHUS one, and when we spoke to the lady on the phone, she was so helpful, wasn't she?
Extremely.
She impressed us, to be honest, straight away, because she actually, when we asked her some questions, normally somebody says, I'll have to put you to so-and-so, or I'll have to put you to so-and-so. But no, she knew all the answers to the questions we had, sent out the brochure with no pressure, which was another big, in the end, a selling point, because she was helpful, but she wasn't pushy. And then once you looked at the brochures, that was it really. That was the one you liked, wasn't it?
It was very much a professional brochure, and we said, well, let's go to the next stage.
We didn't even end up having another quote, did we?
That's right. So, it's all individual choice, but local facilities, planning permission, is your ground suitable for an annex? What do you think there might be in the way of problems? Are you in a conservation area or something like that?
I think we felt that we got all that advice really well from Sean, who came to visit.
Sean Cronin, he was brilliant.
He was very good when he came.
Everything is comfortable, it's really nice. I can't fault it at all. I think I'm going to be very happy here.
Well, we're very lucky, obviously, with the sort of orientation of the garden, because we can't actually see the annex from any of the rooms in the house, and Ken's got no direct sight, so we've both got our privacy, although we're so nice and close to each other. You've still got the garden, haven't you, which you, which you love, garden. And it's what you enjoy doing, and you haven't had to lose that by having this.
No, that's another thing, of course, with a retirement flat. I think I'd have got a bit bored there, because there'd be no garden or communal gardens which somebody tends for you. I like getting hands-on and getting a few cut legs and arms doing the pruning. But
because as I say, Ken's in here and he's happy, but we know where he is most of the time. Yeah. But as I say, we've got, even if we wanted to sit outside, we're still not looking at each other, which is why we decided here more than our place, wasn't it?
Quite a few people have said to us, you wouldn't even know that annex was there, would you? No, the whole process, right from stage one to finality, has been totally and utterly trouble-free. Yeah.
The workmen were brilliant, weren't they?
They were.
They were very friendly, sort of kept you informed of what was going on each day.
I did have to buy a lot of coffee.
all the different people that came were all very professional, as I say, and it was nice because, and Alex as well, if there was any little thing, not that I can think of it wasn't anything major, but if you just had a little question or a query, if you rang up, he always answered either by email or phoned back, but always the same day.
They always turned up when they said they were going to turn up, and on time. No, you couldn't fault any of them. Everyone was helpful, very professional, and very good at their jobs. It's such a good quality build that I can see this lasting for many, many, many years.
Yeah, well, I don't see why it shouldn't last just as long as any house they build these days, to be honest. It's just as well built, so...
Oh, I was fascinated by it.
It was quite exciting, and it was amazing, wasn't it? How quickly that one day you sort of thought, they've got the base down. The next day, they've got the walls up. Oh, they've got the roof on.
I just couldn't believe how much insulation was going into everything. The flooring, really amazing.
The guys that came were just so friendly and informative, and so every day if I came and said, what's this bit, or he'd tell us what they'd done that day. So
yeah, the submission to the council was absolutely fabulous.
So we got the actual planning permission and the caravan permission. So we did the double, the belt and braces, just in case, but we got both. So as each thing was happening, I was getting an email, and always had a phone number, as I say. And the good thing is often, say, you ring people, don't you? You don't actually get an answer, or it's an answer phone, or they have to so pass you to somebody else. But it was always somebody that you could actually speak to when you rang up, which is obviously for you more than me, because I was happy with the emails. But obviously for Ken, not having the emails, that meant he could still communicate with them himself, which obviously is important.
Brilliant. Couldn't say any more. You know, I can't fault it at all. Yeah,
I'm really pleased. I mean, I sort of talked you into having the more sort of modern look, didn't I, on it?
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm really pleased with what it looks like. So I just think you could have gone and tried to make it look more sort of cottagey, if you like, which was probably your preference in a way, wasn't it?
At the start, yes.
But then I just sort of said, well, it's a new building, so let's just have it looking like what it actually is. And I'm really, really pleased with how it's come together on the outside. And you are, aren't you now?
I am, yeah. It fits in beautifully with the rest of the garden, and it's not obtrusive or anything like that.
10 out of 10.
11 out of 10.
Yeah, we couldn't. There is nothing that happened, or that we're not happy with really at all. Is there? Literally the first phone call.
They were so helpful, because halfway through the process, before it was even being built, my wife died, and they couldn't have been more obliging. We had obviously problems with probate and money being held up until probate was granted. Every single query that we put to them, they
found a solution, didn't they?
Amazingly. We had a lovely bunch of flowers from them, which you wouldn't normally expect.
Yeah.
Couldn't really praise them enough.
They were really helpful, weren't they? And so very understanding of little things that might hold us up a little bit, but there was no problem.
No.
Again, they just sorted everything out that we needed sorting out. So great, do it.
Go for it, because if you are thinking about a retirement flat and you've got a garden that would take an annex, go for it.
Yeah.
Because it'll be under half the price of a retirement flat. You've got so many more advantages, like the local facilities, the place you're familiar with.
You don't have to change so many things, like you say, isn't it? Like doctors and all that kind of thing. I mean, it's a big hassle to change all those, as if you can even get in somewhere, isn't it? Half the time, dentists, doctors, and all those things, and you don't have to do any of that.
That's right.
And I think the other thing as well is well worth having someone come and talk to you, even if they turn around and say you can't have it, because there's genuinely no pressure. Never at any point did we feel that if even when Sean had been, we could have then just said, actually no, it's not for us.
We had to make the next move each time, so it was good.
And that's probably one of the best things about it, I think. There's nothing worse than inquiring about something and then getting endless phone calls and emails from them saying, do you still want it? And in the end you feel like, but we didn't get that at all. They would just give us the information and just let us make our decisions, which was a good thing.
Yeah, they are one lovely company. That's all I can say about them.